Hello, hello, hello. Cindy Strong here. I am known as the Social Solutions Specialist. I made that up. But anyway, that's what I do is I actually help people with their social media. Because you know what? I learned some tricks in the last few months. I'm telling you, my business has blown up. So I kind of learned some secrets as to how that could happen for anybody. Anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about myself and then I'm going to jump right into it. So, back in, I don't know, 2019, remember that was before, the big pandemic and things were normalish back then. So, 2019, I barely was on the computer. I played around in Facebook a little bit and, did this and that, but yeah, nothing real major. I was a hairdresser behind the chair for 37 years. And then all of a sudden, I couldn't work anymore. 2020 hit and nobody was working. Everybody was online. Everybody was learning how to Zoom. Everybody was learning a whole new world. And boy, has that world changed, right? It has really changed since then. So I decided that I'm going to need to reinvent myself. Hence the pink hair. I know you noticed that right off, right? Yeah. Well, anyway, that was one of the things. I didn't want to look like everybody else on Facebook. I didn't want to look like some little granny, that like had little cat photos and I don't know. I just didn't want to be that person. I wanted to be somebody that, people remembered. So I'm like, what am I going to do? Well, you know what? I'm just going to cut and color my hair. Let's show up. So that's what I did. That's why it's pink. And it's a little different shade of pink this time than it has been, but I kind of like it. Whatever. Anyway, so those things that you can do, there's just little things that you can do to reinvent yourself. Maybe not go to the extreme that I went to, but anyway. But I learned a few tricks over the years since 2020, and now it's 2023. Oh my gosh, it's going to be 2024 pretty soon. Anyway, I just dove right into it. I decided, can't go anywhere, can't do anything. I got to learn this. You know how frustrating it was at first, though? Oh my word. People told me, oh, just learn Canva. You can do all kinds of things in there. And I'm like, this thing is horrible. I can't do it. Well, now I've made well over 5,000 designs in Canva. I'm in Canva every single day. It's just part of my life. Oh, they told me, oh, just, Trello. Trello is life. Trello. I'm like, no, Trello is death. This thing is horrible. How could anybody like this? But you know what? I use Trello every single day. I love it. I love it. I have a social solutions agency. And basically what I do is I help people level up their social media every day. That's what I do. Or the other thing that I do is I could do it for you. So if you just throw up your hands and you're like, forget it. I don't want anything to do with Trello. I don't want anything to do with Canva. Help, SOS. So here I am. And that's what I like to do. And you know what? I never thought I'd like this, but I do. I love it. But anyway, I just want to talk to you about some key things that you guys really need to be doing. Number 1, you need to build an email list. You need to build an email list. If you don't build an email list, you are not only leaving money on the table, but you're leaving it in the dust. You have to build an email list. I don't know if you guys remember. I think everybody remembers the day that Facebook, went down and like nobody could get on Facebook and everybody was freaking out because a lot of people were running their businesses off of Facebook. And then all of a sudden we didn't have Facebook. Well, guess what? those people that had email lists, they were just like, whatever. I got my email list. I know I can still get a hold of people. Facebook shuts down tomorrow. I still have a business. What about the people that didn't have an email list? What about the people that only did Facebook? Yeah, they were really panicking. How about when Facebook shuts you down? Because you know what? That's been happening lately. All of a sudden, somebody comes and they take over your account. Well, if you had an email list, you could let everybody know, hey, something happened with Facebook. We're going to go over here and do something. How about YouTube or one of the other places? Yeah, you could tell people you have all these followers, and now all of a sudden, Facebook is no longer there for you. What do? Well, you better have that email list. So, how do you create email subscribers? How do you get them to get on your email list? Well, what about freebies? Everybody's heard of freebies, right? Well, if you haven't heard of freebies, they're also called lead magnets or something like that. So it's something that you can give away for free, like an ebook, like a guide to anything, like a cookbook. You give away anything. What are you good at? What do? You could give away a skincare guide. You could give away an exercise routine. You could give so much stuff away. Something that you're good at, something that you could whip up on Canva, or if you don't want to do it on Canva, you could just purchase something somewhere and make it your freebie. But what you're doing is exchanging your freebie for their email, and then they become subscribers to your email list, and they are also your followers. These are your people because they want more of what you have to offer. That's how you start building your email list. So that is number one. Get you some freebies. Get out there and, give it away, whatever it is. Any kind of information, content that people want. Don't make it so boring that you're just like, oh, I've got this little freebie thing. No, make it interesting. At least sell it interesting, right? So that's number one, build that email list. Number two, show up. Show up. Show up. You have to show up. And I don't mean like, just post a couple pictures. I mean, you got to show up. People want to see you. They want to see your smiling face. I know people are like, oh, but, I don't look too good. I can't talk very well. So what? They don't care. They want to see real life. Everybody wants to see you in person. I won't even talk or do business with anybody that won't look at me like on a Zoom call or something. I can't. I can't figure out what they look like or who they are. No, I want to see you. I want to talk to you like we're in the room together. But I don't want to do business with just like a text. I'm not going to give you my money. I want to see you. I want to see you on social media. I want to see you doing a live. I want to see what you look like, what you talk like. I want to be able to like you and, be your friend. Because don't you think that after you see somebody for a while, coming on social media all the time, you kind of know them. You kind of know a little bit about their lives. You know a little bit about them. And you start to like them. The know, like, and trust factor. That's what you got to do. Yeah. So go out there, show up, show up, show up. Definitely want to show up. And thirdly, check out your Facebook profile page. So if you want to do business on social media, get rid of the banners that have the little kitties on there and, pictures of puppies and, and also check out your banner and make sure that, you don't have like your head cut off or something. Look at it on mobile and look at it on desktop and just make sure that it looks good and that it shows what you do for business. I don't mean tell people about, how to get your product or how to buy it. What do you do? Who are you? That's what you got to do. Show up, look professional. And this is on your personal page. Yeah. Because people want to go there and they want to see you're for real. Are you really doing business or are you just playing around in it? Because who wants to hang out with somebody that's just playing around in it? You know, especially if you're giving good information and stuff. They want to see that you're really serious about it. So, yeah, I know you got a lot of Facebook friends. Why don't you get you some friends that know, like, and trust you and want to buy your stuff? Those are the friends you need. They are the bestest of friends. Those are the ones that you want. You want followers. You want people that are going to follow you. Yeah, you know, you got Aunt Sally and you know, Uncle Joe and all them that are still on social media. You got all them, but you really, really want to be strategic with who you friend. So there's always these suggested friends, and that's one place to start, looking into your suggested friends. But, you know, vet them. Check out their profile. Make sure that they are somebody that you could follow, that you want following you. And you know what? Beware, because there's some fake profiles out there that they don't even do a great job at it. I would never friend anybody that didn't have a profile picture or a banner. Why would you? Yeah, that's probably not even a real person. And you know what? Facebook took away my profile picture for a month. For a month, I couldn't message anybody. Well, when I was messaging people, they were like, "What happened to your face? Is this really Cindy?" Yeah, that was scary. That was really scary. But I'm telling you, vet these people. Make sure you know who your friends are, but be strategic about it. So that's another thing that you can do is like hang out in groups. Start to enjoy the people that you're in the groups with. You can learn so much from other people. You dive into their content. Somebody wants to send you, you know, an invite to like a webinar and stuff. Join it. You never know who you're going to meet. You know, don't say no to everything. Really go out there and connect with these people. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know. Don't burn those bridges. That's what I say. Anyway, you know, you guys, I'll be back next week with some more tips on this subject. But until then, oh, one more thing I was going to tell you. I learned something today that was really cool. Why don't you buy a domain that says something like, I bought one that says cindystrong.com, which I love. So my domain, cindystrong.com/Zoom. That's my link for my personal Zoom. So you know what I'm going to do for my freebie? cindystrong.com/free gift. That'll be easy to remember. So you guys can do that too. Be so easy. You could go on everywhere and just say, hey, you know, cindystrong.com/free gift, and I'll send you a free gift. Pretty cool. So that's my big tip for the day. Hope you guys like what I had to say. Make some comments down below and let me know. And follow me. Follow me on Facebook. Friend me. Yeah. Tell me where you found me and tell me where you saw this video. So, because I know where I'm at. All right, you guys. You have a great week, and I'll see you next week.